Hi there, we just went out Friday Night Strikes. It was awesome. We met two guys. We had some words of knowledge for them. And we ended up sharing our words of knowledge and found them at the mall. And they just had these awesome God encounters over their identity and over destiny. And they said at the end, they can't wait to come to Bethel and check us out because they've just felt so loved and so encouraged. And so God just encountered these guys at the mall.
We like, before we even went in, Dan had a word of knowledge about a knee hurting. And then we both pictured a boy with a hat on. We could picture like a color underneath and then some chains. And then we kind of saw them walking, and we were like, I was like, hi, you were highlighted to me. And they're like, highlighted. And I was like, you just stood out. I just want to encourage you. And then she started speaking to them. One of them was a mechanic. She's like, I can just picture you working with your hands. And
working with cars.
Yeah.
I asked him if the older brother, I said, have you ever wanted to go into the military? And at first he was like, no. And then he was like, wait a minute. I do. I actually sat with a recruiter, and then I just wanted to forge my own path. And so we got this opportunity just to really speak about what God was saying about his destiny, and that God just was here to give him a hope and a future. And they were so blessed, and they were so excited, and they knew it was a moment of encounter. They knew it. So
they felt really loved.
oh yeah, and their knee got healed, and their neck.
Yeah, their necks and their knees got healed, and God was so good to them. And and they were just two really powerful brothers, really called to leadership. And I told the older one that he is called to be a leader among leaders. And he was sort of shocked, but he was like, how would you know that? Like, so...
they asked if we were fortune tellers. We told them we were not fortune tellers. But they did wonder where we came from, so we invited them to come to Bethel Church.
Okay, and then
Hopefully they'll be here this Sunday.
And the coolest part was that God had been speaking to their family about these boys, and their family had been interceding for their lives. And both the boys had the Lord's Prayer around their neck. And the younger boy said, what is that on your neck? Because it was in the shape of a cross. And he said, I don't know, I've never read this. And I looked down and I said, this is the Lord's Prayer around your neck. And he was like, no way! Like, he was just so shocked that he was known by God. Before he knew that he was known, God knew him. So, it's awesome.
So good.
That was our first time.